Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. It's Motivational Monday. How are you guys today? I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. I did. I had a great weekend. I'm not going to go into detail because I don't want anybody feeling like, oh, she do is talk about her old fun weekends. Sunday is fun day. But anyway, how are y'all? I love y'all. I missed y'all. Y'all missed me? Of course you missed me. Y'all were looking forward to Motivational Mondays. Anywho, everybody is drinking half of their body weight in water. If today's your first episode, you have tuned in to the Brave Stars podcast. I'm your host. My name is Janice LaStar Simmons, and I'm a survivor, a breaker of chains, and an advocate of domestic violence. But we are speaking about the breaking of chains with generational curses. And the generational curse I'm discussing is high blood pressure and sugar diabetes, and I'm looking to break that in my family, beginning with me. Now, I have other family members who have joined in and are breaking the chain as well. Cheers. Everybody starts with drinking half of their body weight in water. So, you're going to be looking to lose weight by drinking more water. You're eating less solids because it fills your tummy. That's one of the little secrets to why it works. And the more water that you have to drink because of the more weight that you weigh, the more weight you'll see yourself drop quicker. Okay, let's start with an affirmation for today, okay? I choose nutritious foods to fuel my body. It is my divine right to improve my health. I choose nutritious foods to fuel my body. It is my divine right to improve my health. I choose nutritious foods to fuel my body. It is my divine right to improve my health. Say it. I choose nutritious foods to fuel my body. It is my divine right to improve my health. I choose nutritious foods to fuel my body. It is my divine right to improve my health. Believe it. I choose nutritious foods to fuel my body. It is my divine right to improve my health. I choose nutritious foods to fuel my body. It is my divine right to improve my health. Be it. It is my divine right to improve my health. I choose nutritious foods to fuel my body. It is my divine right to improve my health. Say this affirmation as much as you need to throughout your day, during the day, and say it daily, okay? And welcome back. You can watch the Brave Stars podcast on iTunes. You can listen to it on YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon Music. And it comes out every Monday, but you can watch it any day of the week. You can watch the reruns, download it, save it, share it, subscribe, like it, like me. It's Motivational Monday. Yes. So I was looking forward to talking to you guys again today. I wanted to say, those of you who have not gotten to the point of drinking half of their body weight in water and fluid ounces, don't get upset. Don't drop out of the game. Just continue to try to get there. Drink as much as you can each day and then challenge yourself to drink a little more than you did yesterday until you get to your numbers, okay? And once you get to drinking half of your body weight, you want to do that daily. You want to continue to do that daily. If you should make a day, because, we're not perfect, we're human. If you should turn around and one day you don't have access, it happens. Jump back on board as soon as you can, And I wanted to tell you guys to give yourself a cutoff time on when you're not going to be drinking any water, because you want to stop at least 2 hours before bedtime. If you stop drinking your water 2 hours before bedtime and you go to the bathroom as much as needed before bedtime, then you won't have to break your sleep to get up and go back and forth. I mentioned that previously, but I just wanted to share that again for those who may be having a hard time with that, So just try that. All right. And if you get up early in the morning and then you know what time you're going to bed at night and you know how much water you're supposed to be drinking for the day, ration it out. Break it up into hours, or every hour and a half, or every half an hour, depending on how much it is that you're going to have to drink to get to half of your body weight in fluid ounces. Okay, I'm just trying to help you make it easier for yourself to reach the goal, because sometimes when we don't have something planned out in our head, we have no way of figuring out how to do it. And sometimes we can give you all the steps in the world. If you're not motivated, that's why I said this is for people who want to live. I want to live. I want to live. So I do what I must to see this, to have this transpire in my life. And I want you to do the same thing if this is what you want. I only want to help those who want to be helped. And I wanted to share something else with you guys, all right? It says, I read something, and it was saying that the best thing you can do when preparing for your success in your health journey, get yourself mentally and physically ready for preventing diabetes and lowering your high blood pressure readings. You have to believe in yourself, be disciplined, and then follow a pattern. It's the only way to be successful, is following a pattern, believing in yourself, believing that you can do this and complete this, and then being disciplined, because you're going to have days that you don't want to do it. Just like you might have a day that you get up in the morning, you don't want to go to work, or you don't want to go to school, or you don't want to do whatever it is you need to do and get done that day. But you have to discipline yourself to make yourself do these things. Because we're not children anymore. Let's face it, we're not children. We don't have mommy to sit there and say, get up, girl, get up. Didn't I tell you to get up and go ahead to work? She's not here for that. So I know for a fact, if I don't get myself together and go to work, I don't get paid. But this is something that you have to do the work. This is for your health. You have to do the work. I can't do the work for you. I do the work for me. And I want you all to know that this is not a competition for any of us. We are not competing with each other. We are competing with ourselves. 0% of me is competing with you. And I want you to feel the same way. 0% of you should be competing with me or with him or her or whoever. You compete with yourself. And you do better today than you did yesterday. And continue to keep that kind of mind frame, because we need to get where we're going. And I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the long haul. And I would like you guys to be in it like that as well. But you can only be in it like that if you're serious about it. So, we're drinking 50% of our, half of our body weight in fluid ounces. We're eating leafy vegetables. We're eating green vegetables. And we're getting active. So we're running up and down the steps. for those of us with steps. We're walking on the treadmill for those of us with a treadmill. We're walking around the table. We're walking back and forth in the house. We're walking around the block, providing we can do that safely. We are walking. We are making 5,000 steps in a day. And if you haven't made it to 5,000 steps in a day, you will. It's quite all right. You will. And I hope you all downloaded that app I was telling you about, Steps, STEPZ, Steps, where it's a free app that you use it to count your steps. It'll count as long as you have your phone device with you, or if you have a watch, if you have one of those iWatches or a Samsung watch, it has a pedometer thing in there. You probably have one programmed already if you have either of those things. But you would use your app with your pedometer app and count your steps up to 5,000 steps. You want to do that daily. And you want to be active daily. You want to get your hand weights. We're going to start adding in some hand weights. I'm not going to do the exercise with you because I've already done my exercise before this here podcast in the morning. I do my exercise at 6 in the morning with my personal trainer son I mentioned, who is actually a drill sergeant, born again or something. He's like reincarnated drill sergeant. No, he's great. I'm not complaining. I'm teasing. He's great. He's a great son. He's my babies. My babies is my babies. And anyway, I have 3 babies, 2 boys, 1 girl. I should say 2 men, 1 woman. But they my babies. They're going to always be my babies. So yeah, y'all get to see me looking like who in the morning. But this is me, This is me. And I mentioned Patrice Washington, and I did say I was going to have her book with me. It's Redefining Wealth for Yourself. Patrice Washington. She's wonderful. She's got a podcast, and it's called Redefining Wealth. And where she says that wealth is more than just money and material things. She's talking about your health, your space. Well, you gotta watch the podcast. Watch her podcast. She's so awesome. She'll break it down to you better than I can break her down for you. So, I love that lady. But, so I want you guys to get you some hand weights. If you don't have hand weights, get your water bottles. Get your water bottles. Lift it. Give yourself some sets. You would lift it. I want to say 10. Lift it 10 times with the right hand, 10 times with the left hand. And I want you to do 3 sets of 10s on both sides, and that's just up and over your head, but more towards your back, not like over your head in any old way like this. No, more towards your back. And this way it gets the back muscles, it gets because you're going to do the under one also like this. We're going to do things. You're going to do things. I've done my things. I do wall push-ups. He has me doing push-ups. And that was kind of hard for me before because I couldn't do 1 push-up. But he's got me doing 10 now. But it started with wall push-ups. And then he got me on the floor. Do 1. I couldn't do 1 at first. It was like, I couldn't hold my weight. But it takes patience. It takes determination. And I'm determined. I don't want to hear. I do not speak the word can't. I said that. I couldn't do 1. Couldn't is past tense. I can do them now. I'm up to 10. I don't like them. I don't like push-ups. But maybe if I took a different approach to it, I'd be better at it. And that's what I'm trying to convince myself now. Take a different approach. Look forward to the push-ups. I do them on the wall. I do wall push-ups. I stand away from it and push up and whatnot. I play with it. Flat hands, open hands, fists. And I keep doing it like maybe 3 and 4, 2 and something, and flat hands. Open hands. Don't pay me no mind. That's what I do to make it fun. I have to get through these things and counting and everything in my head. So I do it my way. You do what works for you. I want everybody to consider doing squats if you're able to do such a thing, Consider doing squats. Motivational Monday. I may not be back for Monday, but I'll get up an episode for you guys anyway. I'll get up an episode for you guys. You'll be fine. So, I wanted to say, there is a part in Patrice Washington's book, that I wanted to read to you guys. It's about protecting the vessel, meaning your body. It says, listen to your body, all right? But what I wanted to read to you is, it says, low energy, skin issues, difficulty sleeping, persistent injuries, and frequent illnesses are your body's way of telling you that something needs to change. Everybody's different, and everybody's different, and every body is different. Be proactive and figure out what works for you in your diet and exercise routine. Listen to your body. That's what I wanted to say to you guys. Listen to your body. You know what you can and can't do. And if walking up and down the steps, or walking around the house, or walking around the block is a bit too much, well, let your doctor tell you what you're capable of. And if walking around the house is too much, then I don't know. It depends on what you're doing. What can you do? Can you cycle? Can you sit on a cycle? Do you have access to anything like that? Do something. You have to get some kind of active. If you can't, say you can't move around, like you're not as mobile, but you can move your arms and stuff. Try vacuuming or sweeping. That's exercise. Cleaning your house is exercise. If you start there, and then continue doing that on a daily basis, you will find yourself being more active and able to do more things. Clean your refrigerator out. Clean your stove inside and out. I mean, these aren't things that I have to tell you to do. I'm just telling you some extra stuff that you can, extra movements you can get in so that you can be healthy and be active. You have to start somewhere. That's all. You do. You have to start somewhere. So let's start there. We'll start with the household chores. For those of you who aren't too active. For those of you who are active, you're going to start lifting weights, not big weights and heavy weights. If you don't have access to the weights, like I said, use your water bottles. You can use the 16-ounce water bottles. You can use the 32-ounce water bottles. I don't want to get specific on the weights, but I want you to do 3 sets of 10 on both sides, and then under 3 sets of 10. That is not too much for you. If you can't do them all in one sitting, make sure you get them done for the day. Break it up how you need to break it up until you can do it in one sitting, because I'm going to do some one-on-ones with some of you, or maybe a group of you guys to start with. And the people who are really serious and really want to go a bit harder, those are the ones I'll do the master class with. But otherwise, we'll do a little group thing. It's coming up. It's coming. It's in the future. I'm not, like I said, I'm going on vacation. I got some things going on. I'm moving. Not tomorrow, but it's all in progress. I've got a lot of things going on aside from working a full job and podcasting with my peoples and writing. I've got things going on. And I'm loving every moment of it. God is blessing me to be a blessing to you guys. I mean, I love y'all. Okay, so I want you guys to be certain to get more active. Continue to drink your water, eat your leafy vegetables, eat your green vegetables. How about I give y'all another action step aside from the lifting of weights, because that's an action step, y'all. How about I give you another action step, and it's adding some fruit into your diet, into your regimen. I don't want to call it a diet. It's not a diet. It's a way of life now. So adding some fruit into your regimen. How about that? Add some citrus fruit. Citrus fruit is the best fruit to add in the beginning. So you can do oranges, you can do grapefruits, you can do, I don't want to say lemons, but some people can eat a lemon like that. It's up to how you want to do it. You can do lemon water just to spice up your water a little bit. It's still water. It's just got an added bang to it by having lemon. So you can do that. You can do lemon water, lime water, or you can eat them regular if you like them like that. Whatever floats your boat. But start with the citrus. That's just this week. You're going to do some citric fruit. And that's all I have for you right now. My name is Janice LaStar Simmons. For those of you who do not know me or just tuned in, this is the Brave Stars podcast. You can catch it on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon Music. And I love talking to you guys because it's Motivational Monday. And you guys should all be having a great Monday. I love talking to y'all. And I will talk to you again next week. Love you guys. Later, Gator.